Hello everyone, my name is DeAnna Millwood. Thank you for joining me here today. I am here to discuss the different environmental influences on offender trends and patterns with you. More specifically though, wealth, family environment, social media, and weather. Let's move on to our first topic, economic status or class. Wealth affects people on every level of the economic class structure. The wealthy commit crimes just like the impoverished, and so do people in all of the classes that fall in between the two. There are many different crimes that each class is more likely to commit than the other because they all have different opportunities depending on their economic status. There are many more crimes that are committed by each class than I have listed here, but here are just a few for each class. As you can see, the pyramid is split into 5 different sections: wealthy, upper middle class, lower middle class, and poor. This is because there is perceived to be 5 total economic classes these days. The wealthy, who are more likely to commit crimes such as money laundering, bribery, and embezzlement. The upper middle class, who are not too unlike the wealthy, have some of the same opportunities to commit the same crimes as those who are higher on the pyramid than them, all the way down to the poor or impoverished, who are more likely to commit crimes to try to make ends meet, for lack of a better term. Now, on to family environment. A bad home or family environment can have a serious impact on crime trends and patterns. It is believed by some that crime is a learned behavior, and the family dynamic is one thing that is often referred to in this argument. A child who is brought up in a home where domestic violence, child abuse, drug abuse, and the like are prevalent are more likely to continue the abuse cycle compared to those who are not exposed to this as a child. Children are like sponges and absorb their surroundings and behaviors of those they look up to. As you can see, children living in violent homes are predisposed or more likely to create a new generation of violent families, to become runaways, to be violent in the streets, to have substance abuse problems, food addictions, more likely to be sexually assaulted, sexual harassment, more likely to use pornography, more likely to be susceptible to teen pregnancy, more likely to be violent at school, more likely to be truant, etc. A male child who's seen his mother abused by his father growing up is 10 times more likely to abuse his partner in the future than a child who did not witness the same. A female child who grows up in the same environment is more likely to get into a relationship with an abusive partner in the future compared to a female child who was not exposed to domestic violence. Social media is our next topic, and it is an important one pertaining to the topic at hand. Social media has drastically changed the game in the criminal justice field. It is used daily for scammers to scam unsuspecting victims, sex traffickers or kidnappers to target their next victims, and seek them out, and last but not least, the never-ending stream of new and dangerous social media trends. Things like dancing outside of a moving vehicle for a video to post on social media, and children being encouraged to disappear from their homes and parents for 24 to 48 hours just to see what type of social media reaction they will get are 2 of the most recent and dangerous trends that come to mind. Last but not least, the weather. Research has shown us that there is indeed a correlation between high temperatures and rising crime rates. Higher temperatures feed into high tempers and violent crime rising as a result of that. It has been shown that there are far less murders in colder months than there are during the hotter summer months. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know before departing. If you think of any questions later, I'll welcome emails and would love to discuss them with you.